Welcome everybody. All right, my mic a little bit hot or what? Oh my goodness, we've got 1,000+ people here live with us. Can everybody hear me all right? Yes? Welcome everybody, we are live. This is live. All right, let's see. Let's do a little pulse check here real quick. I'm gonna pop this up on the screen here. All right, who are my peeps here over here? Welcome everybody. Say hello, tell me where you're from real quick here. Got over 1,000 people and counting here. Some people are going to be coming in late. Welcome everybody. We're going to have a historical event tonight. This is live at the time of me obviously talking to you. We are real people. Are you all real people here? Let me know where you're all from here. I'm going to pop this thing. Can you guys see this here on the screen? We're doing a little high tech here. All right, so welcome everybody. My name is Vick Strizheus. We're going to be starting here in about 20 seconds or something like that. I want to make sure that the sound is good. If I need to... hang on a sec here. All right, there we go. If I need to adjust anything here, yep, everything is good. All right, a lot of fired up people. Get a sip of water. We're gonna have a lot of fun. So we got South Africa in the house. We've got Pakistan, Chicago. All right, we've got a whole bunch of you guys from the United States. All over the place, yeah? We've got, oh my goodness, this thing is going so fast I can't keep up with it. Looking at your chat, Dallas, Texas, Washington, Aloha in the house. Yeah, we've got, who else? Better sound. Okay, good. Okay, where are you all from? I can see Florida in the house, Michigan, Indiana. All right, we've got London, we've got Israel, we've got Switzerland, I see. We've got Toronto. All right, we've got a bunch of you guys from India in the house here as well. Well, welcome everybody. Okay, so I'm going to keep it straight. I want to be respectful of you guys' time. Thank you for showing up. You know, this is an event that will go down in history, and you guys will see what I'm going to talk about tonight with you. It will revolutionize affiliate marketing. I'm not saying it might. I'm not saying we hope so. I'm not saying maybe. You know, I'm saying it will revolutionize affiliate marketing, and for the first time ever, it will allow average, ordinary people that have never made money online before, to finally be able to start making real commissions on the internet through affiliate marketing. All right, so that's what I want to talk to you about tonight. I've got nothing to sell to you. I want to talk to you about an idea. Are you guys cool? Who's interested in talking about an idea? Right, I want to have a conversation with you. I'm going to be using my whiteboard. I'm going to be demonstrating some stuff to you. I might share my screen with you here. I'm going to show you some stuff that you probably have never considered. And I will invite you to go on a mission to flip affiliate marketing on its head, right? Who would be interested in that idea? Yes? Let me know if you are. I'm going to pop this on the screen here, right here. I want to see who would be interested in that idea, yes? And as we do that, or as you do that, right? Obviously everybody, I'm talking about 100%, right? Of people to potentially be able to make commissions. It's not a business opportunity. It's not some kind of a multi-level marketing company. It's not anything like that, right? It's not the latest GPT or, you know, whatever the AI craze is going on, the hype, right? I'm talking about you guys having a real business that you own, right? I'm talking about an average, ordinary person with a desire, with a vision, with you know, idea to succeed, and what's, you know, results in businesses money in your bank account, right? So that's what I want to talk about to you. Couple things. I've got 2 rules, right? I've got 2 rules. I want your engagement, number 1, if you're live here with us. Number 2, right? It's okay to be skeptical. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's okay to be skeptical. If you're skeptical, I welcome that, because I'm going to be, you know, I made some big, tall claims. I'm talking about revolutionizing affiliate marketing forever. I'm talking about, you know, showing you a technology here. As we continue to talk together, I'm going to be demonstrating to you a brand new technology, revolutionary technology that has never been done before. As a matter of fact, you are witnessing it in action right now. You may or may not know that, okay? Unless you are already inside of the syndicate, you know what's going on. Okay, how many guests do we have here? We've got 1,149 people here live with us right now. How many guests? If you're a guest, say I'm a guest. We want to welcome you. All the guests here in the house, you know, say that you're a guest, so let us welcome you, okay? What I'm about to show you guys will revolutionize affiliate marketing forever. And it's never been done before. the way that I'm going to show it to you. And you will be able to leverage it for the first time in the history of affiliate marketing, right? So it's going to be a lot of fun. So obviously, Big Talk claims a lot of guests, right? So welcome to all the guests here in the house tonight. You're going to be part of the fam with us, and we're looking forward to run with you guys together. I want everybody to win here. Everybody, if you're listening to my voice, if you're watching, if somebody invited you here, if one of our syndicate partners invited you here, or somehow you came across this particular event, right? There is no coincidence in life. Maybe, just maybe, if you suspend your disbelief, and it's okay to be skeptical, but you know what? It's not okay to be negative, okay? So my rule number one, right, is it's okay to be skeptical. It's not okay to be negative, right? So if you just suspend your disbelief and just listen. Can you all do that? Right? Just listen. I'm going to share with you some ideas. I'm going to talk about it. We're going to have a conversation. And we'll see where this goes, right? I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We are going to change the way affiliate marketing is done. You can be part of it. You can watch it, from a side, or you can be part of the revolution and make history together. And obviously, in the process, everybody can win, and everybody can make commissions, and everybody can make money, right? And should. And the reason that you're here is because you want to make money. Question for you guys. Question for you. Who here has done affiliate marketing? Who here has done affiliate marketing before, right? Engagement. So rule number one is engagement. Rule number two is, like I told you, right? It's okay to be skeptical. I'm gonna show you some stuff. It will completely remove your skepticism. It will turn your skepticism into confidence, unlike ever before in your life. All right. I'm gonna change your skepticism as you continue to stay with us here into a fire inside of you that you'll be able to use and capitalize on, right? And power yourself forward and just become an icon in business. And a lot of people will be looking at you as the big guru, even if you have never made a dime online before. I'm going to talk to you about all those things, so I'm going to invite you to stay close, right? Pay attention. Okay? How many of you guys, a lot of you have done affiliate marketing. Now, let's identify what is affiliate marketing, right? Real quick here, I want everybody to be on the same page. This is going to be the first of a couple meetings we're going to have, so keep that in mind if you're interested. By the way, if you're skeptical, stay with us. If you're negative, I don't want to waste your time. Is that good? Okay? I've got no bones telling people or setting boundaries. We are on our own platform. We're not using Zoom, as you can see, right? We're not in the mercy of somebody else. This is the future of affiliate marketing, and you will see it. And you'll be able to leverage it. You'll be able to use it. You'll be able to crush it, promoting any company you want, independent, never ever have to rely on affiliate links, never have to rely on companies directly. It will be a complete game changer. And I'm about to walk you through all that over the next couple of meetings that we're going to have together, right? Sweet. So affiliate marketing. A lot of people think affiliate marketing is ClickBank. Anybody thought that? Like, you see all these, products and programs being sold online, and they say, I'll just go to ClickBank, right? ClickBank, JV Zoo, Commission Junction, Amazon Associates, and a lot of people associate affiliate marketing with those type of platforms, right? Now, what is affiliate marketing? Affiliate marketing is simply what? Is when you sell somebody else's product and you earn a commission. Track with me, right? Makes sense, correct? Affiliate marketing is nothing more than when you are a middleman. I'm not going to draw it right now because I've got a lot of stuff I'm going to cover with you here today. But it's really, really at the essence of it, what it is basically it's a connector. You are connecting, right, a potential a customer, a prospect, with what they want. And what they want is they don't want a product, they want a particular outcome. That the product that other company happens to deliver solves the problem. Does that make sense? And so what we do as affiliate marketers is we come in the middle and we bring these two worlds together. Boom. So we are really the connector. So think of affiliate marketing as you move forward, right? Anytime you hear affiliate marketing, think of the term connector. That's it. When you think of the term connector, your life will change as an affiliate entrepreneur, I promise you. Okay? So connector. Affiliate marketing is nothing but a connector. Now let's expand on that idea a little bit, right? So can we go to ClickBank and get a product? and try to get customers to see that product, aka our affiliate link? Yes. And that's what everybody is going to teach you when it comes to affiliate marketing, right? So what they'll teach you is this. Go to ClickBank, JVZoo, Amazon Associates, go to some sort of an affiliate network, right? Get a what's called a hub link, and then put that hub link in front of people who want to have that product, right? You guys tracking with me, right? Now, what's the problem with that model? Have you tried it? Anybody actually had like measurable success doing that? Okay, let's just have a conversation. Have you tried promoting like ClickBank, Amazon, Commission Junction stuff, right? Warrior Plus, Dennis says. Okay, what else? Okay. Very, very, very few people will see any significant success with that type of model, right? Now, think with me about it like this, ladies and gentlemen, right? So when we're talking about affiliate marketing, and when I say we're going to revolutionize the way affiliate marketing is done, you guys, I'm not talking about relying on ClickBank hub links. We're not even going to go there. That's I was going to say it's garbage, but there's, I started out, in 2005 online, and ClickBank used to have a lot of good products. Right now, garbage, right? Garbage. Can I be upfront with you? Can I tell you like it is? Can we have an open conversation here? Garbage. 99% of it. There might be a few, okay, right? So we're not even going to talk about ClickBank. Commission Junction, all these affiliate networks, they are okay. We're not even going to talk about them, okay? When I'm talking about affiliate marketing or the connector model, you guys, I want you to think more broadly. Let me expand your horizon a little bit about affiliate marketing. So if the affiliate marketing is a connector, okay, let me tell you another thing. What about, how many of you guys are in network marketing companies, right? Multi-level marketing. It's a different term. What is that really, right? You got a company over here with products, a compensation plan that's a little bit different, right? Maybe you're building a downline, that type of stuff. And then you got people that you try to sell to, company's product that you don't create, you don't own, you don't customer service, these people do, right? They say, well, you build a team, you build your downline. Well, what are you really doing here? Do you see what I'm saying? You're bringing products or company, network marketing, multi-level marketing with people that are not, users or not customers or not reps, and you're trying to bring them together, and as you do that, you connect them, and as a result, you make commission. Right? Make sense? Now, let's expand it a little bit further down, right? If I am, and this might sound a little bit crazy, if I am a real estate agent, and they call me an agent, a professional real estate agent, right? I've got a house that, is listed on Remax or whatever, right? And I've got a customer over here, and I'm the agent, correct? Real estate agents here? You guys tracking with me? What are you doing? Okay, you're bringing people together. You're the connector. When you understand this concept, your business will change forever. What about insurance agent? That's right, Dan. Dan says insurance agent. Okay, listen, I have a history with insurance industry. I've done really well. Okay, when I was 19, right? But I remember this. As an insurance agent, you have access to all these products by all these third-party companies, and you are connecting them to customers. So you make what's called a commission, right? You make a commission. You guys tracking with me, right? So I want to expand your thinking about affiliate, because a lot of people in our space here, they make a mistake, fundamentally think that just because it's affiliate marketing, right? They automatically think JVZoo or ClickBank or Amazon Associates and that type of stuff, and people are like, well, no. But what people are doing on the internet, most of the things people are doing on the internet is a form of affiliate marketing. Does that make sense, everybody? Yes? Real quick? Okay, let's do a quick kind of a pulse check here. I want to make sure you guys are with me here. All right, real quick. We've got 1,232 people live here with us. Okay, you guys understanding this, correct? Let's have a workshop type conversation, because I don't want to preach at you. I've got no slides to show you. I don't got no stack to show you here. I want to have a conversation with you, okay? Because we are going to completely revolutionize the way affiliate marketing is done. Yep. Okay, makes sense. All right, great. Thank you, everybody. All right, this thing is going crazy. You inspire me. You know, when you guys are engaged with me like this is good stuff. Yeah. Okay. So watch this. Okay. Why do most people struggle to make money with affiliate marketing? And before I even go there, I'm about to show you the 4 levels of affiliate marketing strategy. Okay. 4 levels of affiliate marketing. Most people don't understand it. So, think about it like this, okay? Companies right now, there is more companies today than ever in the history of humankind that are looking and relying on what's called affiliates, right? Target, Best Buy, all these major companies. And I'm about to show you some stuff that's going to be really interesting, right? Now, can you collaborate with them? Yes. Tesla has an affiliate program, right? Obviously, things like Amazon, but I'm telling you, like, over 90% of all the major companies, even small companies in the world, we can partner with them and we can collaborate with them, right? Now, check this out. With affiliate marketing, so when you think about affiliate marketing, there is housing, real estate market, right? There is insurance market, there is online market, there is multi-level marketing industry that's booming, right? How many of you guys know companies with multi-level marketing kind of angles, right? Do they need more reps, right? Now, what's the problem with virtually every one of these models for like 99% of everybody who's trying to do it? And I'm going to answer to you a question, okay, why most people fail as affiliate marketers. Why most people fail as affiliate marketers, right? And then we're going to turn it around for the first time in affiliate marketing history. And we're going to flip this industry on its head, and we're going to do it together. Would you guys like to know how we're going to do it? Amway, somebody says, yep. Yep, same ads, all right? Inexperience, traffic for sales. Okay, getting people in. Somebody says the problems why people fail, right? No one makes money, okay? Herbalife, you've been in Herbalife? Hey, when I was a kid, I say a kid, I was like, I think 17. I remember this lady showed up at my car. She's like, hey, when I was 17, I was like going to gym and working out. I was still just out of high school, and I looked like I was like 30, I had a big old hair and stuff like that. So she's like, hey, do you want to make more money? I'm like, yeah. She's like, you can make $10,000 a month. I'm like, sign me up. All right, she sets up an appointment with me, and she brings me like this contract form. You gotta buy this order. I'm like, I don't have like $700 or $800, whatever that was. All right, at that time, I came up with the money. Next thing I see is a whole bunch of boxes showing up at my door. Boom! I'm like, what is this? Oh, that's the product. You gotta eat the product. You gotta be the product of the product, right? So that's how I got into Herbalife. You know how much I made? I made zero from it, man. Oh my goodness, this was fun. But I learned. Hey, guys, I'm going to talk to you about the 4 levels of affiliate marketing. And when you understand this, your whole perspective, your paradigm will shift about why people fail, why people succeed, why very, very few people succeed. And when they do, they always succeed. And when they fail, they tend to always fail, right? Your life will never be the same after you hear this information. Or maybe it will if you just like hanging around here doing like not paying attention, right? Who knows? Okay, so watch. There's 4 levels of affiliate marketing. Okay? Level number 1 is amateur. Write it down. Okay? Write it down. Amateur. And most people here in our space, when I say affiliate marketing, it doesn't matter. Think in context to everything that I'm telling you right now, okay? Not just ClickBank stuff, not just like typical affiliate marketing as we know it today, kind of a way. Think of network marketing, the things that you have experienced, the things that you see on the internet out there, right? Most people are amateurs when it comes to affiliate marketing. What's an amateur does? This is the bottom level here, okay? Bottom level. Amateur does this. You got a product, okay, sales page. You got a hub link, okay, affiliate link. You know where I'm going with this, right? You take this link and you jam traffic to your affiliate link. Right? That's an amateur. Always remember that. Always. This is simple stuff. We're going to get into some heavier stuff here in just a second, okay? As the deeper we're going to go, I'm going to blow your minds. But not in a way just to leave you confused. We're going to change this. And you can make a bunch of money in the process, right? So, if you like money, stay. If you don't like money, don't waste your time. We're going to talk about money soon, right? Money is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Okay, check this out. Traffic to an offer. It sounds really easy, right? It's like, hey, go to ClickBank, get a hop link. Put that hop link on social media. When somebody buys, you make money, right? You heard it all? It's amateur. Remember, it's amateur. Okay? All right, how many of you guys have been part of like companies? Like a direct sales company. You join a company, right? And they say, hey, here is your link, right? Send traffic to your link. Here is your rep link, right? Here's a company link, okay, company.com/rep ID. Ever tried that? How many of you guys tried that, right? You've got a company link, www.company.com/your-rep ID. And they say, okay, go here, send people here, and when they buy, you make money. And you're going to be happy. Are you? Right? Make sense? Okay, so this is very, very popular in network marketing, direct sales, and and I've been in this space since 2005. So whatever, 17 years or something like that, right? That's amateur. And if you're doing this, it's okay. Just remember that anybody's doing this kind of stuff, it's amateur, right? Real estate agent, insurance agent, doesn't matter. All right. You got a company, boom. You're trying to make a sale directly with a company. Write this down. Never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever, if you want to make money, never, ever promote a product directly. Okay? Never, ever promote a product directly. Okay? Write it down. Big thing. My chat just crashed. Okay. Are you guys good? We good? Okay. All right. So, amateurs, they make $0, right? Maybe $0 to $100 a month. We actually surveyed. We did a survey a while ago. This was a couple of years ago. I actually surveyed a bunch of people in this space, and I said, hey, how much money are you making? Trying to do affiliate marketing. 97% or 96% of people said somewhere between $0 and $100 a month. You can't live on that, right? And if you tried it, you know what I'm talking about, right? So next level is what? Is this, right? Right? Next level is the Nagger, and let's just say it properly, right? The Nagger. The Nagger. Sorry for my. You know what Naggers do? You guys know what these guys are doing? Okay, they're like, we're smarter, man. We know this thing called funnels. We know this thing called funnels, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna send people to our little landing page here, get an opt-in, get them on our list, boom, and then as soon as they opt in, then we're gonna send them to the affiliate offer. Affiliate offer, right? And when they buy, we're gonna make money, right? When they buy, somebody says they're annoying, right? They're annoying, correct. Here's a problem with that, okay? Naggers are annoying. And there's a lot of people here because the concepts of like a funnel, and this is a simple funnel, isn't it? That's a funnel. So you get an opt-in, you send them to an affiliate link, right? All the gurus, the major ones, they'll teach you this this kind of a strategy, okay? Build a list. Ever heard of build a list and what? Build a list and what? And sell them. Right? Build a list and send them offers. Build a list and send them offers, okay? Write this down. This is a model to failure and bankruptcy. Here's why. Not only are these guys annoying, because what happens here is this, is you drive traffic, you build a list, that's a good thing, that's better, right? At least you got a list. But they're constantly bombarding their list with offers. For the first week is this offer right here, boom. Second week is another offer, it's always offers, 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 and here's what's gonna happen, right? If you are one of these people here on this list, what happens is this, is you get the first email, offer, second email, offer, third email, offer, fourth email, offer. Here's what you do, okay? The best thing you're gonna do for that particular list owner is you will unsubscribe. The worst thing you're gonna do, which is what most people are doing, is they will just ignore. You guys tracking with me? You become invisible. They don't see you, right? How many emails are you getting? It's basic concept, that's right, Ernest. This is basic stuff. We're gonna get into some deep waters here, okay? I want everybody to be on the same page, okay? Best thing is they unsubscribe. But what most people are gonna do is they're gonna stay on your list and they just ignore you. So what happens is this, is you email and your engagement in your autoresponder is next to nothing, right? And you don't do anything. And so your autoresponder is gonna put you on a bad IP pool, right, for your email deliverability. So your email deliverability is on the worst IP ever, and they have different tiers, right? Because there's no engagement, nobody wants to get your emails. And you think you have a big list, but the money is not really in the list, okay? So it's a flawed concept, really. The money is not in the list because you have a 10,000 person list and you're paying for 10,000 person list and your autoresponder, you're paying $300 a month or whatever the price might be, and you're not getting the results. And are you getting sales here? Okay, well the Naggers might be getting, maybe $100 to, I'd say probably $1,000 a month on average. Okay. Somebody says 50 emails a day, right? Yeah. So, see, I meant that. Okay. The third level, and by the way, how many of you guys are doing this, right? So if you are in the realm of like funnels, then most people are going to do this concept right here. Okay, they'll do that. Things like you need a funnel. One funnel is going to make you rich. Some information is partially true, which is even more dangerous than no information at all, right? If you get wrong information and it sets you back, it's even worse than you've got no information at all in the first place. Makes sense, right? So watch this. Funnels is this right here. Okay? Third level is the hustler. Anybody know what the hustler is? Anybody know what the hustler is? What do you suppose the hustler is? Okay? There is not a lot of them, by the way. Not very many of them, because it's harder. It's harder to be a hustler. How to make money. Okay. Info overload. Okay, currently I'm a Nagger. Oh my, PJ says. Vic, stop making fun of funnel hackers. Hey, funnel hacking is a concept, but it's not fully complete information. You need a funnel. Funnel is good. You need a funnel, but funnel alone, right, is really not everything that you need. Okay, watch this. The hustler is a person that depends on an outside factor, right? Let me tell you this. Here, zero control. The amateur has absolutely zero control. Okay, they're in the mercy of an affiliate link, right? They're in the mercy of an affiliate link. Write it down. Amateurs are in the mercy of an affiliate link. The Nagger, right? They're like, why am I not making money? They're complaining, right? They're also in the mercy of an affiliate link. They're in the mercy of, and they're frustrated because their people are not responding. The hustler is in the mercy of an outside factor, but they're hustling like crazy. And let me tell you what I mean by that, right? So it's not just depending. So they're dependent on things like outside companies. And this is more so in like direct selling, network marketing space, opportunity space, right? I know all of it because I have a lot of experience in this kind of an industry. So when somebody joins an opportunity, right? And maybe they went from being a nagger, right? Maybe they built a little list over here, okay? And then they went from company A, and then they go to company B, for example, and all they do is they just, right? They hustle. Make sense? So dependency on a company, so dependency on outside factors is a few things. It's depending on a company, right? And usually just one company. So they have one income stream, one company, and they are also dependent on, in terms of marketing. And we're going to talk about marketing as well here as, as we go deeper into the meetings together here. But Facebook, Instagram, right? They build their business that's dependent on like a social network, right? So for example, have you guys heard about Facebook groups? There was a big thing about Facebook groups. Still is, right? Still is. You got to build a social media following, right? You guys remember how Facebook was built? Anybody remember what Facebook was built? How Facebook was built? Right? People would spend money on big billboards, okay? Put it on a street and say, follow us on Facebook. Facebook.com/their company profile. Okay? We built Facebook. Follow us on Instagram, right? You guys know that, right? So what happens is this, is when you depend on an outside factor, okay? That outside factor flips the switch, algorithm change, companies go out of business. I was there, right? I was a hustler, and the way I was doing things was we would build marketing systems for a particular company, and we've done tremendously well, millions of dollars for myself, our people, together, right? So I know what I'm talking about. And a lot of times what happens is these opportunities come and go, okay? Nothing wrong with being part of an opportunity or a company that you resonate with is good. It's really, really good. But when you don't control the outcome and you put your livelihood in the mercy of somebody else or something else, it's dangerous, right? So same thing with like platforms such as Facebook or Instagram or even YouTube, TikTok, right? They're talking about possibly banning TikTok right now. All these platforms that, are out there right now. What's the problem there? Well, the hustlers, okay, is they built a Facebook group and then they try to hustle and get everybody into that group, but they're dependent on that. How many of you guys have experience with things like Facebook, right? So you used to have, when Facebook Lives came out, this was, 2010, maybe 10 years ago, something like that, right? When Facebook Live came out, it was very, very easy to reach your subscribers, right? Your followers. You do a Facebook Live, everybody sees it. Right now, when you do Facebook Live, you tell me, how does that working out, right? Nobody sees it. Why? They want you to pay. They want you to boost. They want to get money, okay? Is that good? Is that bad? No, it's not good. It's not bad. It's just what it is. But as a savvy entrepreneur that you're going to be, right? You got to understand these things, and you got to make sure that you position yourself right. The reason most people fail here is because of positioning, is because of a strategy. Everything you do in business has to have a strategy behind it. Okay? These guys have no strategy. These guys' strategy is hammer your list. These guys' strategy is when this company goes out of business, I'm going to hustle into another company. But the problem here, really with the hustler, is that they're restarting from scratch every single time, right? They're restarting from scratch every single time. Now, let me ask you a question. What's the common denominator between all of these things here as it relates to business? Think in terms of business here, right? What's the common denominator here? Okay, well, I can save you the time and I can tell you this. All of these things here, okay, this is no business. Okay, not a business. Remember that. These models, these strategies, okay, this kind of thinking you do not have a business. You don't run it as a business. Okay? If you're an amateur, do you really have a business? No. If you're a nagger, do you really have a business? If you're running on a funnel, tell me any company that you can think of, okay, where their business model is a funnel, just a funnel itself, right? No, right? There is no business that was built. Amazon, was Amazon built on a funnel? There is no significant business that was built on a funnel, right? No. The hustler, if you're dependent on an outside factor, there is no business, okay? So when it comes to, and think of it in terms of real estate, insurance, network marketing, traditional affiliate marketing, you name it, car salespeople, right? They're salesmen. Well, what are you doing? You're connecting. You're selling somebody else's product for a commission, really, right? How do you stand head and shoulders above the crowd? This is what's called the noise, right? The noise. By the way, the hustlers, relying on social media, like you guys have not seen me on social media for at least a year. I never have to depend on social media, ever. I don't really care for social media. See what I'm saying? There is a lot of noise. And right now, hear me out. You guys, we are at the perfect time right now to disrupt this in terms of affiliate marketing, how affiliate marketing is done. Let me tell you why. Okay? Do you think today there is more noise in the social space than at any other time in human history? You tell me. Is there more noise today on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all these social channels than at any other time in human history? There is more noise today, and the noise gets louder and louder and louder, right? When you are subscribed to 50 different creators, or more like 500 different creators, right? How many of them do you really follow? Maybe a handful? 3, 4, 5? That you actually follow on a regular basis? Does that make sense? What about the rest? Well, they're just hustlers. They're just trying to fight through the noise. And then you hear things like, you gotta post 50 times a day, right? You gotta post, any of you guys have heard that? You gotta post 50 times a day on all social media channels. I'm like, when am I gonna build my business? Is my business like, this? Like, do I have a life? Like, do I have to be like tied into my business 24/7? You either do that or you do what? What very few people can do. How do you fight the noise? You build a giant team, right? And your giant team can do the posting for you. They can do the edits for you. They can, they can do all these things for you, right? And that's how very, very few people win the game of hustling, especially in social media. And most people, they're just wannabes. They're just fighting through the noise. That's it. Okay? Brian says, I was thinking that today. Right. Makes sense, right? So, what's the solution here as it relates to affiliate marketing? I'm going to show you the 4th level right here, you guys. And this is what I want to talk to you about. Okay? Professional spelled with 1 P or 2? Okay? The professional. Okay? And this right here, write this down. Very few people are at this level. Very few people play the game at the professional level of affiliate marketing. This goes true for any genre you can think about. Traditional affiliate marketing, selling products, network marketing, multi-level marketing, insurance, right? Do you know some people that, maybe one out of, 100 or something like that, right? They're playing this game, everybody else is here. Okay, not a business. And then the professional affiliate marketers, they control the outcome. So what's the difference here between these? Okay, well, these guys are struggling. They're always restarting from scratch, and it's a grind, right? No life. It's they're pretending to live the life or whatever, but it's as good as the offer that they're promoting, and then they're back to nothing again, and they're like, gotta start over again. Not good. A professional, he doesn't need to participate in the noise. He doesn't need to go out there and shout with his big mouth necessarily, right? A professional is somebody who has full and complete control. Professional is somebody who is completely independent and detached from any company or any offer, any product that they're promoting. Okay? A professional is somebody who has a business, right? A professional is somebody who has a real business. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. Okay? We're going to talk about how can anybody structure this. Okay? Now, is it difficult or easy to be a professional? What do you suppose? Somebody says blue ocean. You can call it whatever you call it. Okay, let me see here. Make sure that we're... Okay? Professional builds a tribe. Yep, legitimate business. Is blue ocean a book? Control is key. Blog, website. Okay, so let's address this. Let's talk about the professional model, right? I can tell you this. With regards to affiliate marketing, in any genre, in any area that you go, people that are professionals, they create their paycheck. They decide how much money they want to make, and then they backtrack into that result, right? They reverse engineer into that result, okay? And they have full and utter control. They're not dependent on a company. In fact, they have multiple companies that they're working with, multiple companies. Right? They're not dependent on any outside factor. They use social media if they want to, but it's not their go-to. I'm going to be in the mercy of that type of strategy, right? They have fun. And more importantly is they have a real deal business. In just a moment here, I'm going to show you some examples, okay, of how to do it. Now, professional can step into any company they want. Any company they want. So, you know, the title of today's meeting, right, that we have right now is the anatomy of a $10,000 per day affiliate business, right? How many of you guys would like to be able to build your business to where you're generating $1,000 a day, $2,000 a day, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 a day, consistently, not flash in the pan? Not just on a product launch when you happen to be in the perfect time, right place, right time when you're a hustler or the nagger, right? Right? Have you heard of things like ground floor opportunities, sign up now? You're gonna it doesn't matter. You know, I used to step into companies and they have hundreds of thousands of people. And we would step in and just absolutely dominate. Not because I don't need to brag to you. What I want to do is I want to change affiliate marketing landscape, right? And it took us 17 years. Last 2.5 years, we were doing something that when you see, you're not going to sleep. That's going to take you from here all the way to here in less than 7 days. How many of you guys would be interested in that? I don't care if you've never made a penny online before. Right? How do you go from here, okay, to where you're set up? You have full control independence, okay? You get to call your shots, and most importantly is you have a business. And professionals, they don't mess around. $1,000 a month or $1,000 a day, $1,000 a day, they'd go broke with it, right? Because the lifestyle, they're accustomed to and that type of stuff. $1,000 a day, you can't breathe with that. Any professional will tell you. So when people talk to you in terms of those things, I want you to think bigger, because it's easier today than ever in the history of humankind to make real money for yourself, for your family, than ever before. Ever before. Right? You know, there was different eras that people lived through. There was an era of the agriculture, right? People that had land, they were the richest. And then people that owned the land and their kids, generational kind of a wealth. And everybody else, peasants, right, just worked for them. But the riches were hidden, okay, in the landowners. There was the industrial age. There was a, informational age, distribution age, Walmart and Targets and all these people, right? Distribution centers and people that own those. You know where the real wealth is hiding at right now? The real wealth, the true wealth, is not in you necessarily creating products. You can if you want to. It's not you coming out with the next Tesla or Apple. No, the real wealth, if you really understand it, right now is hidden in the connector economy, okay? The connector economy. I'm gonna talk to you a little bit more about that because right now, listen, you can have this thing right here, right? You can have this thing right here, and you can go anywhere on Earth as long as you have an internet connection, which you can get from your LTE or your 5G or 6G tomorrow and whatever, right? And you can connect it through your cell phone, to your computer, through the internet, and you can be in business. You don't need employees. You don't need inventory. You don't need, pay upfront money for anything. You don't need to buy the product and then resell it. You don't need to have your inventory be stored someplace else. They call it drop shipping, right? You don't need to be wondering, do I have a business when I do crypto trading? Anybody been in that? Okay, anybody been in that kind of game, right? When you are like, oh my goodness, this is gonna be it. This next coin is gonna be it. It's gonna get me rich. And then you just you do what? You nag people, you recruit people you hustle people into the deal. It's gonna be good, right? A whole bunch of people get in, the thing goes down, everybody lose, everybody lost. And then you're like, oh shoot, right? Is that a business? It's not a business, man, right? It's pray and hope this thing works out kind of a game. It's not a good strategy, right? So watch. Carlos says, oh my gosh. Okay. Shopify, okay? Let's talk about Shopify. What is Shopify? If you have an online, all these models, you see people making money with pretty much anything out there, right? I mean, people making money selling drugs doesn't mean I have to do it. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know about you. Maybe you're cool with being a nagger or being a hustler, and maybe that's your thing. I don't care. I'm talking to you from my heart, right? The opportunity right now for anybody to make real money on the internet, living in the connector economy that we have now, has never been easier, if you know how to do it. Okay? And would you guys like to transition and talk about how do we do it? How do we actually structure this? What's the actual anatomy of going here? What's the anatomy of a $10,000 per day affiliate business, right? How many of you guys are a little skeptical here right now, right? How many of you guys are skeptical? How many of you guys are like, you're listening to me like, who are you, man? Why should I listen to you? Right? There's a lot of people out there that talk to you about affiliate marketing, that sell you courses on affiliate marketing, especially on ClickBank, right? The screenshots they show you, or the amount of money that they're earning that they're showing you, they're actually making 90% of their income actually selling the course. You understand that? Right? They're selling the course. And so if they're like on a ClickBank platform, for example, and they have affiliates promoting that type of stuff, right? And they count their own vendor money with their so-called affiliate money, which is really, really little, but them actually selling other people's stuff. And then they say, well, I'm making, $200,000 a month, so you should listen to me. But they're the company owner, right? Of course, it's easy. The reason I want to talk to you about what I'm going to talk to you about today is because I have been in this game for 17 years. I started out as this guy. I became this guy. And then I became this guy. I've done it all, and I became this guy. And for the last probably 12 years or so, for the last 12 years, I've been here, right? Now, if you're skeptical, I want you to be skeptical, but I want to set the tone here, because the next thing what I'm about to show you is I'm going to be talking to you about how, like, the anatomy of a $10,000 per day business. And I know that this is so far above most people's head. How do you make $10,000 a day? That's like $300,000 a month. Where does that number came from? Is this even legitimate, right? Making false income claims is a big thing, right? It can get you some spanking going on if you do it. And most people can't do it, but a lot of people are doing it here. Have you heard people saying things like, I'm going to teach you how to make 10K a month, but they're this guy or this guy, No, you can't teach me how to make 10K a month. You can't. You're like, here, how can you teach me how to make 10K a month if you're making 1,000 a month? You can't, right? So there's a lot of blind leading the blind going on in our industry, and a lot of people following blindly, and they both fall, and they both fail. Do you see what I'm saying? So I want to set the stage because I want to show you, if you're interested, okay, how you can go from here to here. The stuff I'm about to show you here is well over a decade in test, polish, retest, repolish, concept that has been proven, optimized, and proven again. And for the last 2.5 years, we worked on a technology that I will let you get access to, that will instantly take you from here to here in 7 days, and I can guarantee it. Would you like to see it? Before I show it to you, or before we talk about it, right? Before we get into the actual anatomy of what it takes to be one of these guys, and 10,000 per day, let me address that because a lot of people are like, well, where's that number? Are you just pulling this out of the air? I took my affiliate, I do affiliate stuff. Like I actually sell other people's products. We have a 4% company. I run 4%.com, and that company has been around since 2016. We have an amazing community. We built another technology company that I'll talk to you guys about here later. But I'm in the trenches doing affiliate marketing. And I did some calculations. I'm like, how long was I like in the trenches, not selling affiliate marketing or teaching affiliate marketing, but actually doing it like in the trenches? Well over 40 or 50,000 hours clocked. Like not including sleeping, like actual work productive times, actually doing affiliate marketing. See what I'm saying? Anybody that would dedicate themselves to the craft of anything for 40,000 hours, they would have to be insane not to be really good at it, right? And most people are not willing to dedicate 40,000 hours to a craft to become really good at it. Agree? So let me show you guys. Let me set the stage here because we have some guests here. I'm gonna play a little video here, you guys, right? That's gonna hopefully give you the reason why should I listen to this guy? Is he like full of it or whatever? Take a look at this real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna talk about the anatomy of what are the components that would that we should have that would put you here. Okay, so take a look at this right here.
Hey, what's up everybody? Anthony Morrison here, and I just want to give a quick shout out to Vic and really to everything he's done with the 4%. Listen, you guys know I'm big into affiliate marketing. Always done affiliate marketing, been doing it since I was like 22 years old. And what I see Vic doing is absolutely amazing. He did his first affiliate campaign for one of my products about 3 years ago, and did well over $1 million in sales. But what was interesting was it wasn't just Vic making the sales, it was his students making the sales, which was one of the first times I've ever seen anything like that, where it was just in his ecosystem that he does, and then all of his students were making sales, and it was crazy. And then just literally 2 days ago, he texted me and he said, hey man, I want to promote this webinar fuel software for you. It's awesome, it'll help our community. I mean, he literally did, I think, $270,000 in 24 hours. And is on track to do $500,000 in the first week. So if you want to learn affiliate marketing training and the ability to sell and be a high value affiliate, not one of these people doing black hat stuff that doesn't work, but like a true, like legitimate business owner that's doing affiliate marketing, man, props to Vic. Like, you need to learn from Vic. I truly believe, dude, just he's genius when it comes to this stuff. And that's what I love about him. So thankful to have him as a part of my network. And if you can make him a part of your network, you should do it.
Obviously, our company makes a lot of money because we run, we have a learning company, right? And we have a technology company. But me actually doing affiliate marketing, so what I've done is I took basically an average of like what's my average, right? As an affiliate entrepreneur actually selling affiliate products from other people in other companies. Not selling courses on it, that's different, right? That's above and beyond that, all right? Comes out to be at least $10,000 a day. That's pretty good, wouldn't you guys say? Pretty good. Actually selling affiliate stuff, right? So how do you, the question is how do you structure it, right? How do you structure it? A lot of people are full of it, And if you want to listen to them, go. So how do you structure it? Let's talk about it, right? And you need to understand, right, the anatomy, really the anatomy, let's see here, of the components. There are 6 components I'm going to talk to you about. That's going to make you stand head and shoulders above the noise, above the competition. And when you do that, right, you can step into any company or companies, plural. You can get behind any idea, right? You can go into any industry, doesn't matter. Real estate, all the way to affiliate, to network marketing, right? Timothy says 10K a day is great. It is, but you got to understand how to structure it, because very, very few people play the game at the professional level, because very few people really understand this. I don't know anybody personally, maybe you do. I don't know anybody personally that would teach you the stuff that I'm about to teach you right now, okay? It's not traditional, okay? So let's talk about the anatomy, okay? The anatomy of a $10,000 a day business. Okay? The anatomy of a $10,000 a day business. Okay, check this out. Couple keywords here. Okay? The anatomy. So I'm going to tell you this. There are 6 components. Number 1. Okay? How many of you guys want to get yourself to the point to where you're making, what's the biggest number that you can conceive, that you believe that you are worthy of or you want to earn? See, for most people, it's like $2,000 a month or $5,000 a month. I'd be happy. 10,000 is like a dream number everybody's talking about. Sounds fancy, sounds cute, right? But most people, in fact, like 96, 97% of people never get there, okay? Inside 4%, we have these 7 steps to freedom. And we get people through this exercise, and I say, decide. What do you want? Like in business, you're here because you want to make more money, right? So my question is, how much do you want to make? And then the second question is how are you going to get there? So 2 questions really. What do I want? How do I get it? Right? In anything. What do I want? More money. All right, good. How much? Clarity. Next question, how do I get it? Strategy. Followed by action, right? Simple. What do I want? I want more love. All right, what does that look like? Perfect. Get a clear picture here. How do I get it? Boom, strategy, and then execution, right? Tracking with me? What do I want? I want to lose weight. Okay, how much? 52 pounds. Okay. Clarity. Strategy. What are you going to do to get there, right? Action. Get it? What do you want? How do you get it? Is going to change your life. Okay, so 80,000 a month, 30,000 a day, 30,000 a day. That's good thinking right there. That's good. I like it. Okay. Okay, so you guys check this out. Keyword here. If you're going to play there, and by the way, remember, there might be a trickle-down effect happening here. Okay. When somebody tells you something like, listen to me very closely. When somebody tells you things like, I'm going to teach you how to make 10,000 a month because I am making 10,000 a month, right? They're not going to teach you how to make 10,000 a month. They're going to teach you how to make maybe 1,000 a month. It's about what I've seen from my experience. It's about a 10x trickle down. It's about a 10x trickle down, right? So if somebody's making $1,000 a month, there is no way in the world that they're going to teach you how to make anything more than that, or maybe $100, maybe, right? Maybe, okay? So when I say 10,000 a day, it's average, right? I had days when I made, like Anthony told you, like $250,000 in a week. It's crazy. I mean, the number here, what I want to get across to you here is a strategy. I'm not here to promise you're going to be making 10,000 a day. Okay? This is the anatomy of getting there at least. I'm going to make you no promise here. I don't care about telling you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you the truth. And if you can handle it, you might get rich. Right? If you are negative person and you repel everything away from you because of your negative mindset, which some people are, okay? Nothing I can do for you, right? If you think you're destined to fail, there is nothing I can do for you. But if you think you're destined to succeed, if you know in your heart, if you feel it in your heart of hearts that you're destined to something great, and you're still looking, you're still obviously survived here, right? And you're still trying to find a way. And if your heart tells you to listen, I would listen, right? So watch this. The keyword here, what do you guys suppose the keyword here is? Okay? The anatomy of a $10,000 a day business. Watch this. The keyword here is business. Unless and until you think of what you do, okay? Think business. That's the keyword. So many people, have you guys heard? Hustler, right? I'm gonna do side hustle. I got my JOB over here and I'm gonna do side hustle as an affiliate. Heard of that? I'm gonna do side hustle as a drop shipping guy or gal. You heard of that? Okay? Listen, nobody will tell you this because they make it sound easy. But the reason why most people fail is because they don't look at what they do as from a lens, from a perspective, from a strategy of a business. I'm going to show you some stuff that will shatter your thinking about affiliate marketing once and forever. Okay? Never, ever, ever, ever think in terms of a hustle. Hustle to me equals hobby. Hobby equals whatever I get from it, right? Hey, it's fun, it's cute. Results? What's result in business? Money in your bank account? That's what we see bottom of the barrel. That's where like 99% of people float. You guys tracking with me on this one? Okay? You tracking with me? Make sense? Are we good? Okay? So the key components, there's like 6 components. Okay? So you have a business. That means even if you have made $0 doing what you're about to do, watch this. You are the CEO of your business. Think like that. Never ever think anything different. Okay? The results that you want, this will not come from hustling. Okay? This will not come from hustling. And you see a lot of those people will tell you 4-hour work month. Do nothing, get rich. Kids, 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds, they got lucky, they bought a coin in crypto, they did pump and dump on Reddit or whatever, right? And they're like a millionaire and they're gonna give you life advice. I don't know, right? I don't know. Does that make sense? There is no future. There is no business. Now here's the thing. I'm gonna mess you up a little bit here, right? If you think of what you do as in terms of business, watch this. You are the CEO. The moment you started something and you see that as a business, you are the CEO. You have zero right to complain about nothing. You can't. Right? You're the CEO of your company. And let me tell you another way. You are the president of your own world. That's deep. Right? You are the president. You can't blame the president. Whoever. Right? You can't get too deep into politics is because somebody else's fault, that kind of stuff, right? You can't. Guess what? You are now the president. Now you get to call your shots. Now, how are you going to build your empire? How are you going to build your world, right? So before you blame anybody else, let's bring it down, ladies and gents, right? Let's bring it down here. What's up, Vlad? Good to see you here, brother. Kevin, make sense? Carl, make sense? Joe, Aquilina, right? You guys checking with me so far on this one? Can we get a little bit deeper into this? Right? Most people fail in affiliate marketing, and think of the context of affiliate marketing, what I told you. Okay? Traditional, as we know with affiliate marketing, promoting affiliate links, to network marketing, to multi-level marketing, to insurance, to real estate, to car salespeople, is they don't see that what they're doing as a business. Therefore, they don't see themselves as being the CEO of their own enterprise. They see it as a hustle, as a job, as something that they're gonna just play around with, mess around with. They will never get to those levels, ever. And they're fooling themselves, right? Let's go deeper. All right, Michael, let's go deeper. You guys ready for go deeper? Okay? So watch this. You are in control, okay? You're in control, okay? This right here has to be your guiding, this should always be your guide, right? Am I in control in this thing? Yes or no? Okay? Am I in control? Now, component number 2 of the anatomy of a $10,000 business, right? See, people teaching you affiliate marketing out there in this space right now, there's so much. And, everybody and their cousin is going to teach you how to do affiliate marketing, right? Just YouTube it. By the way, affiliate marketing is I think it's the number one trending, or like not necessarily affiliate marketing, but make money. Make money right now. It's like the number one trending topic or keyword or industry research in the world right now. Okay, so watch this. When people are looking for those things, such as how do I make money? You're here because you want to make money, right? Tracking with me? Read between the lines of what I'm about to tell you, because you may not sleep with what I'm going to tell you. Okay, watch this. As a business, strategic. Remember I told you that everything you do in business has to have a strategy behind it. You can't just wing it. You can't just I just feel like doing this today, so I'm just going to do it. Okay? If you don't think through 5 steps ahead, you're going to be on the bottom of the barrel like everybody else. Okay? So watch this. As a business, and like I told you right now, if you go to look at different trends, right? Right now on YouTube, the highest searched keyword is make money. Why? Economy. We just got out of the COVID situation, right? Right? Economies of different countries, people losing their jobs at record high, right? What do people are looking for? They're looking for opportunities, right? They're looking for opportunities. They're going online, and they're going to YouTube, and so they're searching of all these different ways to make money, and they're getting into all these kinds of potholes. You guys tracking with me? Right? So millions, hundreds of millions of people right now are ending up in these potholes, not realizing that there is a lot of blind leading the blind. So they're like, just following the herd, following the herd, following the herd. Watch this. Okay? What you're going to do, you're going to see yourself as a business. You need to be in control, never be in the mercy of somebody else. Remember, we're talking about a professional, level 4 affiliate entrepreneur, not even affiliate marketer. We're talking about affiliate entrepreneurs. Remember, we're not even going to mention or even consider the first 3 levels that I discussed to you, right? The amateur, the nagger, the hustler. The amateur, the nagger, the hustler, right? These guys are struggling. You don't want to be one of those. I'm talking about the professional right now. Professional thinks of themselves as a business. They think in terms of control, never depend, okay? Call their own shots. So then the strategy is this, is what's the anatomy of doing that, okay, of this business. If you want to be in business that can generate you 10,000, 1,000, 50,000 a day, very possible, right? There's more money out there right now than ever. They just printed how much? How much did they just print? There's more money today than ever in the history of humankind. But there is more broke people than ever as well, okay? And all that money goes to the rich people. Now, when you become professional at this craft, you get to tap into that, a lot of that money. Why? Because component number 2, okay? You never don't sell products. Don't sell products, okay? Think in terms of solutions, okay? Actually, we can take it a step further. Don't even think of in terms of solutions, okay? I got this wet whiteboard here, right? Don't sell products. We're going to do this. Solve problems. That's it. We're going to solve problems. Okay, in anything. So watch this. Okay? If I want to sell a marker, I don't want to sell a marker. I'm not buying for a marker. I'm buying because I have a problem. I got to write on this whiteboard, and I got a problem. I don't have anything to write with. So my problem is I got to be able to write, and I ain't got it. So I go and buy a marker. Make sense? I want to do a live stream like this. And so my problem is I don't have a microphone for a good sound. Make sense? So boom, I buy a product, right? So in terms of the anatomy of $10,000 business, this is still kind of a simple stuff here, okay? But we want to think in terms of solving problems instead of selling products, okay? Now we're gonna tie this all together, how it all connects, right? Thing number three, component number three is this. I say this over and over and over again. I say, look, when you are a business, every single business, successful that is, right? They need to answer two questions, okay? Why? Why do you exist? Okay, why should I care? Okay, why do you exist? Why should I care? That's it. Remember that. If you don't know clearly why you're in business, I'm in business to make money. Wrong. I'm in business to solve problems. What problems? Why should I care? Right? Do you see what I'm saying? So the clearer you answer those two questions, okay, the higher up you're going to be on this hierarchy ladder. Tracking with me, right? Now here is where we're going to get into the strategy, okay? And we're going to bring everything together. I'm going to show you this in actual case studies, right? So why do you exist? Why should anybody care? We talk about it constantly, right? So then we get into the strategy, right? So as an affiliate marketer or as an affiliate entrepreneur that thinks in terms of business for your business, right? What do we need? Well, we need to structure it in a certain way. Remember those three bottom feeders, bottom of the barrel feeders, right? The three levels, the amateur, the nagger, the hustler. They don't have any control, okay? A professional always has control, right? A professional has a center of control online, right? And it's not a funnel. Must have what we call a hub, a central hub. I'm going to talk to you more about that in just a second, okay? I'm going to show you some case studies here in just a second, okay? Must have a hub. This is not negotiable. We're going to talk about the anatomy of a $10,000 a day hub coming up, right? I'm going to show it to you, the structure of it, all the components, what it needs to have. But if you pay attention to me right now, your future will not be the same. You will instantly elevate yourself to a professional level, and you guys will be able to do it in like 7 days max. And I don't care if you've never made a dime before, right? And obviously with that comes, having a hub, or a website is what's a hub? Well, a hub. Write this down. What's a hub? A hub is a center of activity. Okay, a hub is a center of activity. Now, let me ask you a question. Okay, question for you guys. A little pop quiz. Think in terms of that. A center of activity, right? You have a wheel and spoke and spokes, right? They all go into one central piece. This thing is called a hub, right? In business, think in terms of that. Center of activity. Okay? Now watch this. Is a funnel center of activity? Funnel. Is a funnel center of activity. When you understand this, you will raise yourself head and shoulders above everybody else. An airport, right? What's a hub for Delta? Is that, what is that, Atlanta? Is that Atlanta or someplace else, right? So a hub is a center of activity. Okay? Yeah. All right. So funnel is not a center of activity. So by definition, funnel does not qualify to be part of that. If any one of these components is going to be missing, the business is going to violate the 6 components. Okay, make sense? So a funnel is not. Let me ask you this: is blog website, traditional website, right? I'm going to get a little heavier on you in just a second. Is a blog or a website with a blog, is that a center of activity? Okay, is that it? What do you think? See, we're getting a little bit closer now. Okay, it could be, but is that really? Right? It's getting a little bit warmer. It's better than a funnel. Right? Because you can put content and you can bring people back there. So that's better. Do you see what I'm saying? Okay? So we're going to talk more about the actual anatomy of a 10,000 a day hub coming up. Okay? Coming up. By the way, if you guys want, here's what I'm going to tell you right now. Okay? How many of you guys are interested in, and I don't joke about this, I'm telling you for real, how many of you guys would be interested in legit revolutionizing the way affiliate marketing is done moving forward? How many of you guys would be interested in that? Because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you an action step that you can do right now. I'm going to invite you to something real quick, okay? And I'm going to go on and we're going to get into some deeper waters as well a little bit, right? I'm going to tell you some more stuff. I'm going to show you some case studies here in just a second. We're going to go on a screen. I'm going to show you some stuff, okay? So I want to continue this conversation with you because I want, watch this. We've got like 1,200 people live here with us right now, okay? Watch this, right? So we've got like 1,200 of you guys or something like that live right now, okay? And everybody here, you guys want to be part of a movement. We are going to start a movement. We're going to revolutionize affiliate marketing, and affiliate marketing will never be the same again, okay? We're launching an idea, and we're calling together an army of visionary entrepreneurs. If you're not a visionary, if what I'm telling you right now, you're like, what's the secret again? Like, get to the point. This is not for you. That's it. It's all cool, right? It's cool. I mean, somebody got to be a hustler. Somebody got to be a Nagger, I guess. Somebody's going to be an amateur. Doesn't matter, right? I mean, somebody got to work at a job. We need those people, right? That's okay. I'm talking to visionaries. I'm talking to entrepreneurial-minded people. I'm talking to people who can spot opportunities, especially with what's going on in the market, and people that are not just in it to make $20 or $50, but in it to make a difference. I want to talk to you. What I'm going to invite you to do, okay, you guys, is this. Do you see on this stream channel that we're doing right now, right? There is a button below this stream live or below this video when you're watching me, okay? I'm going to invite you to get on a VIP early bird list. I'm going to be showing you a demo of a platform that will allow you to have this, the entire structure, everything from A to Z, okay, with products, with marketing angles, with the funnels, all connected, multiple streams of income, independent from any company, not relying on any company, and it will give you the keys to your own home on the internet as an affiliate entrepreneur, where you actually run as a professional, all inside of 7 days. Inside of 7 days. Only if you are interested in getting a private invite to that, okay, click on the button below. The stream should not interrupt. It should not be interrupted, right? And get on the VIP list, because we're going to be getting together for a private demo of the platform that you guys can use. Some people, were asking, like, is this going to be, like, do we have to join some business opportunity or anything like that? No, the answer is no. We're not. This is not about you joining some business opportunity necessarily, okay? We're going to be doing something we're going to call the Syndicate, affiliate syndicate, to where people, and this is a concept that's going to revolutionize the way affiliate marketing is done. We have companies beating down our doors right now, literally billion-dollar companies that are doing billion-dollar plus per year, beating down our doors, trying to work with us and trying to get us to get behind them, Okay? So the bigger vision here, and I'm about to talk to you about that here coming up, if you would be interested. The bigger vision is this, is to create what's called an affiliate syndicate. Decentralized affiliate marketing. What I mean by that is this. You got a company here, okay? You got a company, and so what you do is you never depend on a company, right? So companyname.com/ your affiliate link, and you have to promote it like that, never ever again, okay? We're going to be operating from the center of activity concept, and what we do is we have multiple companies in our portfolio, okay? You just watched the video from me and Anthony, for the stuff that I was able to do for him, right? How about when we get behind any company we want, okay? Only A-rated, A-level companies, gold standard, right? Anything in the world, literally. As a syndicate, we can get behind any company, but we decentralize. So what happens is this, is you never depend on an affiliate link. You always, everybody that's part of the syndicate, everybody has their own hub, their own center of activity. Okay, you see this live stream right here, right? What you're seeing right here, you guys, is an example of a syndicated event. You see that right here? It's an example of a syndicated event. Now, this event will go, see, we got like 1,100, 1,200 people right now, but this syndicated event will go and will grow to 10,000 people online, 20,000 people online, okay? How many of you guys would be interested in being part of a never done before affiliate syndicate to where you never have to sell company, you never have to rely on any company, you never have to present, you never have to explain, you never have to be in the mercy of a company. You never rely on one company, but you have a portfolio of companies that make you money. As a matter of fact, one company, we're not just going to rely on affiliate links, but we work with this thing called ecosystems, right? So one company can pay you multiple streams of income, and here's the biggest thing, is what you're doing is you are building your own center of activity without you even have to do any of the activity yourself. It's a concept that is, obviously we're going to talk more about that, and I'm going to give you the demo, full, kind of a details breakdown of how that's going to look for you, but you can have it within 7 days. You can be in a profit mode within 7 days, in most cases more like 2 days or 3 days, right? And as a syndicate, we change the face of affiliate marketing. We can have portfolio of 50 companies that we work with. You can have 50 different channels of income coming in. And you're never in the mercy of an affiliate link. You're never in the mercy of Vick. You're never in the mercy of 4%. You're never in the mercy of anything or anybody. You have your own business. In just a second here, I'm going to demonstrate to you what that looks like in real life. How many of you guys would like to see that? Yes? You'll be able to do this. It's like having a house a house. So it's like having a home. And you have a beautiful home, $1 million looking home, right? It's looking amazing, and you have the key to that house. Nobody can get in there. It's yours. You don't care what Facebook is doing. You don't care what LinkedIn is doing. You don't care what YouTube is doing. You're fine. You use them, right? But you always bring people to one center of control, aka your hub. Okay, so we're going to talk about the structure of it. Okay, so here's what I want everybody to do right now. Okay, if you would be interested in that idea, okay, this idea, you guys will hear about it all over the internet. It's going to completely change the way affiliate marketing is done, not only in terms of selling digital products, but I'm talking network marketing, multi-level marketing, I'm talking insurance, I'm talking real estate, I'm talking like car salespeople, right? Anybody will be able to, if they want to, will be able to literally stand head and shoulders above people that don't know this. And it's going to be an unfair advantage. It's going to be like coming to a fight with like a bazooka as compared to like somebody with a knife. It's not even comparable. And the syndicate is already, we're already talking with other companies that are billion-dollar companies that are beating down our doors, asking us to get behind them, and that's what I want to talk to you about, is that kind of opportunity, okay? All right? So, watch this. Let's continue, okay? So, must have a hub. Make sense? Remember, a funnel is not your business. I'm about to prove it to you, okay? Funnel is not your business. Hub gives you full control, doesn't it? Okay? So, step number 5, right here, is this. We've got to separate ourselves from the noise. You've got to separate yourself from the noise. If you're running and relying on a Facebook group, you're participating in the noise. Why? Because people are subscribed to how many Facebook groups? How many Facebook groups do you belong to? Right? It's not a, and then when you post in Facebook group, okay, how many of your people actually see that? 1%? What happens to the rest? Who knows? Right? You can't reach them. So there is a lot of noise. Watch this. We have to be very, very strategic about separating ourselves from the noise. Now, have you guys heard the buzz about this word called communities right now? How many of you guys have heard the buzz about the word communities? We started talking about communities with the 4% people probably about 3-4 years ago, like hardcore, right? Why? Because communities and hub economy is the future of business. It's the future of business. So what happens is this: you have companies like, you know, all these community platforms that are popping up, right? They're missing one important component. They're missing, well, a couple. They're missing the marketing component, right? Because you have to have, when you have a community here, people can log in to, you know, to get the value, to get your product or whatever. And even though there might be interaction, but what about marketing? So you have to duct tape, like ClickFunnels or some other funnel builder or WordPress, or hire somebody to do it for you, right? And that you still have to kind of duct tape things together. So you don't really have a real true hub. When I'm talking about a hub, I'm talking about everything, from marketing to management to expansion to engagement, things like this. See, how many of you guys have been on Zoom call before, where you have to take people, you have a list and you email them and you say, hey, go to the Zoom link, right? A lot of people are doing that. Why? Because I have to, right? They're relying on an outside factor. And so you take people away from your platform, your list or your website or your funnel, and you're taking them away from that and outside. Why would you do that? Now think of social media companies, right? Let me tell you this. Think of YouTube. Think of Facebook. Think of Instagram, right? What do they want? What do they reward? They build algorithms to reward what? Right? To reward what? Very, very important strategic distinction here you got to understand as an entrepreneur. If you want to be here, like if you don't want to be here, you know, if you want to make a couple $100 a month or whatever, here and there, constantly hustle, then, you know, it's going to be a waste of time for you. I'm not talking about, this is not for 100% of you guys listening to me today, okay? If this right here, what I'm telling you, feels like waste of your time, or it feels like you don't resonate with it, feels like you don't get it, I'm not here to sell you on it. That's fine. You can do other things. There's 1,002 mentors out there, right? That you can be listening to. I'm totally cool. I'm not trying to convince you into anything. We're just going to change the affiliate marketing game. And I want you to be part of it if you want to, right? So you guys are saying what they reward is engagement. Not quite. Engagement is important for social media platforms. Their algorithms are built in a way, virtually every one of them, is to keep their people on their platform, is to keep the user on the platform. Engagement is secondary. Make sense? What they're really optimizing for is to keep the visitor on the Facebook platform. Facebook is fighting with, you know, other TikToks and all these other, because they don't want people to come to Facebook and then click a link and go to YouTube. Make sense? So if Facebook is doing that, if YouTube is doing that, if TikTok is doing that, if all of these big gorillas and big tech companies are doing that, Google, Apple, right? All of these companies are doing it. Why would you and I think any different? It would be, it's hidden in plain sight, okay? You need one idea to make $1 million. One idea executed to make $1 million. This one idea, most people, it just goes over their head. They don't even have the common sense strategically as an entrepreneur to even spot it, right? So what they're doing is, most people are like, okay, I'm gonna email my list, take them away to Zoom. Okay, great, Zoom becomes $1 billion company. And then you take people to Zoom, and then you have an event, and then they forgot about you, right? They forgot about you. Why? Because they're distracted. There's noise. They felt good for the moment or whatever, and then they're like, back to their life. Not the best strategy, right? So, yeah, Zoom is 88 million. How about $88 million? $88 million, one idea, can make you $88 million bucks. Yeah, that's right, okay? So what we're gonna do, you guys, is we're gonna revolutionize the way affiliate marketing is done. How we're gonna do that? We're gonna do these things combined into a technology that you will have access to. You will never, ever, ever have to depend on Vick. You will never have to depend on any company. You will have a portfolio of companies. You will be independent, but yet syndicated. You will be decentralized, yet syndicated, meaning that you can have money coming your way without you even doing any of the selling. And all these things, do you have a business? Check. Are you in control? 100% check. Don't sell products, solve problems? Check, right? 100%. Why do you exist? Why should anybody care? Check. Have a hub, center of activity? Check. Who is going to be maintaining and engaging the activity, right? Check. I'm going to show you how that's going to be done. And okay, how many of you guys have failed because you don't have the confidence? Right? I mean, I'm doing an event here. I'm talking to you. We got 1,200 people. Hey, I'm cool as a cucumber. I don't sweat. I don't get nervous. I have fun. This is my territory. I love this thing. I've done it. 40,000 hours in affiliate space, like actually doing this kind of stuff. You do anything for 40,000 hours, you're gonna be cool as cucumber, right? Doing that. You can do it in your sleep with your eyes closed. Okay? Most people fail is because when they're promoting a company, they're nervous. They have that energy that resembles lack, fear, right? I don't have imposter syndrome, and they're selling a company. They might be talking about solving a problem, but deep down in their subconscious, they're like, dude, I have that same problem. I can't, and so subconscious block, and people feel it. And then, why do you exist? I'm here to make money. Why should anybody care? I don't know. I'm new, right? Make sense? Anybody relate? Can anybody relate to that? Yeah, a lot of people. So a lot of people are failing because they're new, and you can't blame them. You can't, if you've been failing, you can't blame you because you don't have the results. You're talking about losing weight, and you're overweight. How are you selling a product about losing weight when you are overweight? You're talking about making more money, and you ain't making no more money, and you're broke. So you have a subconscious block, rightly so, and so it's a catch-22. We have completely solved that issue. Completely. Now, the flip side to that is you had to rely on some affiliate link. Well, everybody promotes one affiliate link. And then whoever gets the sale, whoever, that type of stuff. That affiliate link, you're dependent on it. No more, right? No more. I don't have a list. Fixed. Next thing is watch. Strategically, when you have a hub, huge thing. How do we separate yourself from the noise? Okay, is you have to, no buts, no ifs, no but what abouts. You have to build a community. Keyword. Not by taking them outside of your center of activity, outside of your hub, your community has to be part of your hub. Make sense? It has to be part of your hub. Why? Because you don't want people to go and be taken outside of your main house, right? It's like inviting guests to your it's like inviting guests and saying, well, let's go to my friend's house. Like, okay, cool. So the friend gets the benefit and your guests are like, they don't think of you. They think of your friend. Make sense? So in affiliate marketing, this is the biggest opportunity that we have right now, is to solve this once and forever. Okay? That's right. Aquilina says, my own island, right? Another way to put it is like this. You have your own island. And on that island, there is activity. Okay? There is ships coming and going. There is transactional activity. There is collaborations. The wealth is hidden in collaborations right now. The wealth, we're calling it the hub economy, right? I'm about to show you some stuff here, some case studies, and then I'm going to tell you our next steps here. But what I want you guys to do right now, if you have not done, did everybody get on the VIP? If you are interested. If you're not interested in this idea, I don't want to waste your time. Please, I don't. I really don't. There's better things that you can be doing. You can go and do those things. Okay? So, okay, understand 100%. Good. Somebody says I own Terra. Okay, good. Build a community. Okay, so then, component number 6, and I'm going to show you some case studies. Okay? Yeah. I'm going to talk about the platform. Okay. So then, what we do is this: each independent affiliate entrepreneur. Okay, guys, there's 7 billion people in the world, something like that, right? There's more people coming online looking for problems to be solved for them, right? There's more companies offer solutions, right? And so without relying on affiliate link, what we do is we build this hub, we build a community. If you're brand new, you don't know what to talk about to your people, that's going to be handled for you 100% as it builds your list and it builds your community. Now, the next question is this, is what do you do, okay? As the syndicate, collectively, we do this. We serve, and you will eventually grow into that yourself, right? You serve and become the best at what you do, period. Okay, period. No need to be second best. No need to be in the top 10. Forget about it. I don't know about you, but watch. If I do anything, I don't aim to be top 10. I don't aim to be in the top 20. I don't aim just to, see what I'm saying? It's your perspective. It's this. It's you the CEO, you the president. Do you want to be a third world country, or do you want to be the leader of the free world, right? Do you want to, like, if I'm selling this stuff right here, I don't want to be looked at as just an option, as a commodity. You understand that? So we have to structure our hub. We have to structure and build our community in a way that would give us that perspective. So we become the best. How many of you guys do want to become the best, right? Is paid traffic involved? We're going to talk about traffic. This is different. Traffic ideas, we're actually working on ideas and concepts where we have our own traffic machine, where we're literally building our own well of fresh water to drink out of for traffic generation as the syndicate I'm going to talk to you about. You'll never have to worry about traffic eventually. Okay? But I'm talking about, right now, you guys, I want to talk to you about the anatomy of $10,000 a day business. Make sense? And so these are the 6 components, and you're like, wait, what is traffic? You're missing out on the strategy, you're missing out on the whole anatomy, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember these things? This is the anatomy of a $10,000 a day business. Could be a $100,000 a day business, right? This is the anatomy of independence and full control as an affiliate entrepreneur anyway. Okay, so what are some examples of some companies that have executed this right here to the best? Would you guys like to see some examples of some companies? Okay. How many of you guys have heard of a company called BankRate? Okay. This company is doing a lot of money. Okay. They're doing a lot of money. When you go to their site, somewhere in here, it's going to say how we make money. Okay? And the way they're making money, right here, how we make money, right here. See that right there? How we make money. Do your own research. BankRate is an independent advertising supported publisher and comparison service. Okay? We are compensated in exchange for placing sponsored products and services or by you clicking on certain links posted in our site. And therefore, this compensation may impact how, where, and what order products appear within the listing categories. Okay? I'm going to simplify this for you. I'm going to tell you this. BankRate is an affiliate hub. BankRate is an affiliate hub. Hundreds of millions of dollars a year in revenue, stemming 100% from affiliate recommended products. So when I go here, right, and I go, compare how to get a mortgage, I go here, all these links right here, okay? When I click here, okay, they're giving me more info. And then when I go and research companies, I will be taken to an affiliate link. Make sense? So if I go here, so this company decided to be one of the best. They're aiming to be the best in what? Financial, anything financial related, right? Banking, credit cards, loans, investing, all these things that they're collaborating with. Now there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of micro products that they're selling. They don't have no product of their own. Not a single product that BankRate actually has. They're just they're a center of activity, right? Are they a business? Okay, are they a business? Yes. Do they sell products or do they solve problems? Well, they sell products by solving problems. So therefore, the way they positioned themselves in the marketplace by solving problems answers this question: why do you exist? Why should anybody care? Okay, because they're focused on this is how they are competing with another company, kind of a category as well, called NerdWallet. Have you guys heard of NerdWallet? Yes, maybe, maybe not. Did you know that NerdWallet has no products of their own? Okay, they have no products of their own. So when I click on any one of these, credit cards here, boom. Okay, best offers. When I click on this link, watch this. I'm going to be taken to nerdwallet.com. Hang tight, we're redirecting you to Wells Fargo. Boom, there's my affiliate connection made. When I click on apply, NerdWallet is getting a kick out of that. You know how much money NerdWallet is making a year? A few $100 million a year. A few $100 million a year only, right? 100% affiliate-centric, hub-centric business model. That's it, okay? I'm going to save you some time. I'm like, okay, what other companies are have the same idea? Have you guys heard of CNET, right? CNET.com, hub, affiliate hub, right? What about TechRadar, PC Magazine, BuzzFeed Shopping, Expedia? Heard of a little company called Expedia? Okay, Expedia has no products. They're their hub. They're the connector model, right? They're the connector model. They are the hub. They are the center of activity. All right. What about TripAdvisor? You guys know that TripAdvisor has no products. They're the connector. Now, are they striving to be this, to serve and become the best, right? Do they have a loyal community of people when they buy, when they solve their problems, okay, by buying a product and going to those companies? Okay, they have a community of people that have to do what? Log in, right? And then they transact with them and they make a commission. And these guys are making hundreds of millions of dollars a year. Okay? Do they rely on any one affiliate link? Do they rely on any one company? No, they have hundreds. What we're going to do as the syndicate is we're doing this model where you have your own completely built affiliate hub. It's in your full control, fully custom to you. You can have it in any genre space you want. If you're an insurance agent, you gotta do this in that genre. If you want to be online, great. If you want to sell these things, you'll be able to do that. It's complete decentralization of affiliate marketing, and it's you running just like NerdWallet, just like Credit Karma, which is another one, Investopia, all right? Hotels.com. Same thing. Kayak.com, right? Trivago, Credit Karma. Credit Karma was just sold for like, a while back, like $7 billion. $7 billion. Think of Credit Karma. You guys heard of Credit Karma? Right? All of these companies, top 10 reviews. Okay, how about that company? Top10reviews.com. Top10reviews.com. Okay? Top10reviews.com. Same thing. Affiliate-centric hub. Okay? Affiliate-centric hub. Millions and millions and millions of dollars. Okay? Of revenue. Okay? How many of you would like to be able to run your affiliate business doing whatever it is that you are into? It can be, you can have multiple things going on. How do we build a community? Good question. Good question. All right? We're going to talk about I'm going to walk you through this whole thing. But anyone you guys thinking like this is going to be hard to do? Like, how do I actually do it, right? How do I actually? Milk Road. You guys heard, do you know this company called Milk Road? This company builds a community by getting subscribers. And then what they do is they talk about different things related to crypto. And they recommend different products related to crypto. And that's how they make their money. 100% affiliate. 100%. Okay, this company was just acquired by another company for 8 figures. Over $10 million. Over $10 million. Okay, this company, when they launched, they wanted to build basically an affiliate hub in crypto space. Very simple, not much. They got about 250,000 subscribers or something like that according to their site. Okay, and their hub is the value, right? So this right here, what's really in business, see, when you run this as a business, it's a sellable asset. Like what we're about to do in affiliate marketing is not just, I'm just going to promote an affiliate link. Completely different paradigm. You guys understand that? Milk Road, very simple hub. Okay, it's a business, full control. Okay, they solve problems by offering solutions to people in the form of information. I'm going to talk about building community in just a second here. They have clear reason why they exist. Why should anybody care? Positioning, strategic positioning is really key. It's going to be for you as well. I'm going to help you with that. Okay? And they have a hub, center of activity, building a community. In their case, it's just subscriber base. Over $10 million. Somebody paid them. And I think they've been around before they sold for like maybe 2 years, 2.5 years. Okay? Make sense? And then when you do that, you become irreplaceable. Become irreplaceable. When Bob Proctor was alive, he said that one of his mentors taught him the secret, to how much money somebody's going to make. Right? The law of compensation. Have you heard of that? He said the law of compensation dictates or states 3 things. It's dependent. The amount of money you're going to make will be determined by 3 things. Number 1, the need for what you do. Right? The need for what you do. So if you don't have this, okay, if you don't have that, if there is no need, you're not going to make a lot of money. Right? So what we do as a syndicate is we build our hubs together. We build this for you, decentralized but yet syndicated, to identify a great need. So there is things that people are looking for, right? In the case of Milk Road, it's crypto, make money. The 3 biggest ones will always be there: is make money, health and wealth, relationships, and also beauty, right? Those are the 3 biggest ones, but there is other opportunities. But right now, there is more people searching for how to make money, right? And so the lowest hanging fruit right now for the syndicate is to tackle that. But never depend on any company, never depend on opportunities, but have portfolio, just like NerdWallet, just like Milk Road, just like all these companies that I showed you, right? Top 10 reviews. Compared Cards is another one. Compare Cards, Hotel, Kayak, Trivago, like I said, Credit Karma, PC Magazine, Tech Radar. There's a lot of these companies, and all of these companies have one thing in common. They're all relying on affiliate model. They're getting their money as an affiliate, kind of a business model, and they all are a business. Component number 2 that will determine how much money you're going to make. So number 1 is the need for what you do, right? So we identify the need together as a syndicate. There is nothing you really have to do because we collectively identify that, and everybody in the syndicate wins. Component number 2, your ability to fulfill on that need. In other words, your ability to solve a problem in the marketplace, right? And number 3 is how difficult will it be to replace you. So for most people, it's very, very easy for them to be replaced. If they are just like another affiliate, if they are just like another rep in a company, if they are just like another fill in the blank, insurance agent, right? Real estate guy, network marketer, if they're just like another guy with a link or with a desire to make a buck, how easy is it to replace you? Right? Very easy. So therefore, you're not making as much money. How easy is it to replace companies like Credit Karma? Right? Pretty difficult, right? How did they get there? Remember I told you what you want and how do you get it? 2 questions you gotta really, like, this is gonna change everything in your life. What do you want? How do you get it? Okay, I want to have a $10,000 a day business. Great. How do we get it? Strategy. Okay, strategy. You guys understand this, right? Strategy. 3rd step is execution. Here is the problem for most people to execute this stuff. To build this, right? See, I was doing this for years. And that's how, when I showed you that Anthony Morrison's video, you guys, I've been running this model for a long time. So it's very, very easy for me to be able to do this. Very, very easy. And I'm not saying this to brag, I'm saying it's facts. It's facts. Like we can literally get behind any company. I can get behind personally any company and absolutely crush it. Not because like I gotta, dude, English is my 3rd language. Like I started out, I know what it's like to be on welfare. I did not have $1.19 to my name when I got started. Did not have a list. Man, I've been doing this for 40,000 plus hours. That's why. Do you see what I'm saying? And so then what I've done is I have modeled this by allowing other people to promote our systems. We have built systems. Having you guys know that I've been behind some companies, and as a group, we had a team that would promote my system. Right? We got behind companies in direct selling, network marketing industry, and we made absolute, like, we made the biggest splash in any company that we've entered, ever. In virtually every single company that we have entered. Why? Because I would build a system, and I would allow other people to promote the system. Now, who controlled the system? I did. Okay? Because it was nearly impossible for these independent guys to build their systems. It was impossible. So the system I built for one of the companies that I was promoting in 2013, right? It cost me over $1 million. Over $1 million of custom development, the developer, people on staff. Most people can't do it. That's the number 1 reason why most people are not able to pull this off in affiliate marketing is because they don't have the resources. They don't have the knowledge. They don't have the experience. They don't have the confidence. They don't have what it takes to build something like that for themselves, right? So what we've done is I've verified this model over and over and over and over and over again. And a lot of people, how many of you guys have made money with the systems that I have launched before, right? We would get behind a company, we would do $5 million in pre-launch. Just a little team together, boom, blow it up. Number 1 in everywhere. Leaderboards and everything, right? How many of you guys have experienced our system in action, right? So I would build a system, and then we would have a team of people promoting it, and we would all crush it. Now, there was a problem, though. Yeah, a lot of you, right? A lot of you. The problem was this, is the owner of the system was me. Well, people are like, well, you own the system, so you're like the guru on a high horse and, blah, 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 and we don't like that. Well, neither don't I. My message has always been the same. Never depend on anybody, right? Build your hub, build your community. For 10 years, I've been preaching this, okay? Most people couldn't, because you have to hire developers, you have to hire, talent, you have to be good, and so you had to rely. So even the people that promoted my systems before, they relied on my system's affiliate links. Make sense? And then the system would promote other companies. So there was this relying on the system thing going on, because people would still have to use an affiliate link. You guys understand that, right? You guys tracking with me, right? So we've done it over and over and over again. And then people are like, okay, I'm going to do a funnel. And then they would do a funnel. They go to funnel building platforms or whatever. And then they build a funnel and they build a list and it doesn't work. And they make trickles here and there, a few bugs here and there, where, having this, previously people would never be in control, because you always relied on either a marketing system that you did not own, or you had to rely on a company's marketing system that, again, you did not own. You were never in control. Until now. Right? Until now, that is, Jared. Right? That's right. Okay? So right now, what we're able to do is, over the last 2.5 years, we were building, we've invested over $4 million building out a technology, a platform, and really a completely out-of-the-box way of thinking with regards to allowing anybody, regardless of their experience level, regardless of their confidence level, regardless of how much money they've got in a bank account, regardless of how much charisma they've got, regardless of their ability to speak and communicate what they're doing or present any companies that they want to sell, right? Regardless of all of those things, regardless of whether they're depending on social media channels or not, is to be able to equip them with a business that they control, okay, that has a portfolio of companies in a predetermined genre, okay, that addresses a huge need in the marketplace that is already there. There's already people looking for solutions, massively looking for solutions, right? And so we set them up with their own hub, center of activity, and as a syndicate, everybody is independent. In other words, everybody can have an affiliate empire that could one day become a sellable asset if you wanted to. How many of you guys like that idea? And how many of you guys would like to hear more about that structure, the anatomy of a hub? And there's a couple different ways that you can go about it. Number one, you can build it yourself, and you can decide which companies that you want to collaborate with yourself. Full guidance. Everything is pre-configured for you. You just plug and play. Multiple streams of income. I'm talking 20 plus streams of income. I'm talking multiple companies, ecosystems that you can be a part of, but you can apply this to any genre, nature, space, or industry. Okay, from insurance to real estate to online to selling pens and tech and reviews or crypto or anything you want, really. What do you want to do? What could you or would you like to dedicate the rest of your life to? Does that make sense? So that's number one, is do it yourself. Number two is do it with us. All right? Do it with somebody. Leverage a lot of that content creation. Way number three is completely 99.9% done for you. 99.9% done for you. Okay? And you have a real business that has all of these components in place. Build your community. So let me tell you this. We're going to talk more about this in the next meeting here coming up. By the way, if you are on a VIP list, we're going to invite you to the next meeting because we're going to go deeper into this. We're going to talk about the anatomy of a 10,000 a day hub. The keyword here, the real game changer here is going to be that right there. Okay? So we need to talk about the anatomy of a $10,000 a day hub. What components do we need there? Okay? Credit Karma was just sold for $7.4 billion or insane amount of money. Billions with a B, right? They don't have any products of their own. You know what they had? They had a free credit checker that you can build in a day. Like anybody can do it in a day, right? So they gave away something, a little tool that people used. People subscribed. They've got to be part of their community, right? And then they build a community. They build an asset of the company, right? And they kept providing value. Obviously, they served those people. Okay, they became the best. Got acquired for $7 billion. Now, are you going to be the next Credit Karma? Are you going to be the next Credit Karma? Who said you couldn't? Who's to say that you cannot be the next NerdWallet? Like legit. Who told you, or who planted the seed in your mind that you have to be only this much? Right? I guarantee you, all of these companies right here, they started out not having a list, not having much resources, okay? But they all had one thing in common. They thought differently. They did not think of themselves as, I'm just gonna do I'm gonna be another, guy with an affiliate link out there. They thought, I'm gonna build a business, I wanna be in control, and they were very, very strategic about their approach. That make sense? NerdWallet makes $500 million a year as an affiliate. That's right, Doug. Yeah, that's right. So here's what I want to challenge you guys. Here's what I want you to think about. I want you to think a little bit bigger, right? And don't allow anybody to dictate how much money you're going to make. You are limited, your ceiling of the income that you're going to make is limited to your belief in yourself. When you are just starting out and you don't have a lot of success, you don't have a lot of proof for yourself, it's very difficult to believe in yourself, doesn't it? Right? It's very difficult because you're stemming from the previous experiences that you've had, so it's difficult. So that's why we thought outside the box and we said, okay, what if we take those people and we give them all of these things to the marketplace? They're going to be like the NerdWallet. To the marketplace, they're going to be like the Milk Road. To the marketplace, they're going to be like, the BankRate, the Credit Karmas. Okay? With all these components in check, 99% of stuff is done for them, and we help them. We help elevate them, right? We're all running independently, but everybody within the syndicate wins. Everybody. And the way it's going to be structured, I'm going to demo that for you in our next meeting coming up. So if you are on the DAP list, we're going to invite you to the next meeting coming up. It's happening on Thursday, okay? This Thursday of this week. We're going to go into the anatomy of a $10,000 a day hub and the components. What does it mean to have a center of activity? What kind of activity? How do we build a community? What do we focus on strategically, right? I told you, in business, strategy is everything. If you don't have strategy, you don't have nothing. If you're just winging it, you don't have a business. You're just another guy with trying to make it. You know what I mean? So here is the game plan. Okay, we're gonna have another meeting. I'm gonna talk to you about completely everything from A to Z about the hub. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna show you the components. We're gonna break down the anatomy of a hub. It's not a website, even though it has a website. It's not a funnel, even though it has a funnel. Plural. Okay, it should have funnels. Okay. It's not you have to deal and manage like 50 different links for 50 different funnels for 50 different companies. Nope. It's one thing, center of control that encompasses everything. Okay? It is the center of activity where people gather to get value. When there is, imagine you having your own island, right? And if you're the owner of an island, wouldn't you want the island to have this energy, to be able to attract visitors, right? To be able to attract people. What do you need to have there that people would have the desire to go there, right? Not chasing people, but people would want to come to your island. How do you engineer that? Right? If you're the CEO of your business, if you're the CEO of your hub, of your enterprise, you are the owner of it. This is your NerdWallet-like business. Okay, so what things do you want to? So we're going to talk about all those strategically. How do we pull those together? And here's the kick. Okay, as a syndicate, so what we do is we, on behalf of everybody within the syndicate, collectively we go out to third-party companies. It's an open-loop business. So we go out there, and company A, they're beating down our doors right now. They're like, can we work with you guys? Can we get the syndicate to get behind the company? We're like, hold off. We're going to form together a syndicate, and then we're going to talk to you guys. There are other companies that are billion-dollar companies, same thing, right? So we build out a portfolio. And the idea here is everybody within the syndicate, everybody makes money. Not a business opportunity, not something you join to recruit others to join, You are running just like a real deal business with full control, just like NerdWallet, just like all these companies that I showed you, Expedia, hotels, kayak, all these things, but they're in a different genre, right? So they're like in hospitality business, right? But they all have one thing in common. They own a hub and people come there, okay? So on Thursday, same time, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern time, we're gonna talk about the anatomy of a $10,000 hub, okay? And then, you guys, I'm gonna tell you how anybody and everybody, I'm gonna show it to you, how anybody and everybody, if you are interested, you can have this with the keys delivered to you on a silver platter. You being independent but yet syndicated, you can have your own affiliate empire that you get to control, that's custom to you, not a cookie cutter, but custom to you fully in 7 days or less. And we have never been able to guarantee anything in business up until now. And one thing we can guarantee is we can guarantee anybody, regardless of their experience level, to be able to have $1 million affiliate empire that they get to fully control. It'll be ready for them, launched within 7 days, ready to make money. Okay? Here's what I want you to do. If you're interested, click on the button below this video. It should give you a little pop-up saying, hey, get on the VIP list. It's not for everybody. We don't need everybody. We just need the people that are visionaries that want to go out there, be part of the syndicate, change affiliate marketing space. Everybody will want to be a part of this eventually because they'll be watching us. Everybody. I'm going to be talking to you guys about a technology. I'm going to show you a technology in our next meeting. We're going to get deep into that actual demo of the technology. I'm going to show you what it looks like, components of it, how the community is built, right? How the activity is generated, all these things, problems we solve, companies and portfolio, that type of stuff. So we're going to go into all of that stuff. List building, the difference between list and a community member, that type of stuff. How do you build an asset as a default, kind of a behavior of that. Okay, so all these things we're going to be talking about in the next meeting, and then we're going to have another meeting. I'm going to show you how you can have it launched for you in 7 days or less. And dude, this is gonna change so many people's lives. And then what we do is we kick this off as a syndicate together. We're going to the marketplace, and you're in a money-making position immediately, and you are head and shoulders above the amateurs, above the naggers, above the hustlers. You are the professional. Even if you have not made a dime on the internet, you will never have to tell people that you're making money when you're not. They don't need to hear it. The leverage, the power of the syndicate, you have to see this to really believe it. It's going to blow you away. It's never been done before in this industry, and it's thanks to a technology that we have developed over the last 2.5 years. Over $4 million and counting. It's getting better by the day. It's ready for us to roll it out to the world. And I'm going to have you an opportunity for you to be part of it if you want to. Sound good, everybody? So, if you got nothing else out of this meeting tonight, okay, remember a couple things. 6 components that constitute the anatomy of a $10,000 a day business. What traffic sources do I go to? You're thinking, you're missing the point. Getting traffic to a broken system doesn't mean much, right? Getting traffic to something that does not work, useless. Getting traffic to a funnel, you're just being another guy with a funnel. Getting traffic to an affiliate link, you already lost because you're running like an amateur. Before we talk about traffic, we need to make sure that when we get that traffic to the island, metaphorically speaking, the hub, that is set in place so that when the traffic comes, they turn into community members, customers, raving fans, loyal fans, transactionals, and you generate money and you are building a business, by default, you never again have to restart from scratch again. You're never relying on any one company, any one affiliate link, any one traffic source, any social media channel, anybody or anything really. You are independent, but you're never ever by yourself. Initially, 99% of the work is literally done for you. And as you get your confidence, as you get that momentum going on, when you're making money, I promise you, your confidence changes, right? When you're making money, you become a different person. In most cases for the better, right? And then, if you want to take this concept, you want to expand it. And the beautiful thing about this technology, you guys, and this, platform we're going to set you up with, is that it's like Lego pieces. It's never cookie cutter. It's not a cookie cutter thing. So in other words, you grow with it, and when you expand, you can go and you can open up collaborations with any other company you want. It's like building a Lego house, right? You just put on different pieces, you continue to build it, but your business will always be the same. Never again will you have to rely on any other link other than your real central hub that you control, that you have the keys to. Okay, so you will never be homeless on the internet. You will be an entrepreneur with a real business, a business that you can sell one day and exit if you wanted to. That's how you gauge a business. You will never have to worry about Facebook shutting you down because you're promoting an affiliate link, or you can't run, ads on YouTube or Google or anything like that. Okay, it's the most beautiful thing that you'll ever see. Okay, I appreciate you. I love you. If you hear it in your heart, this is something you might be interested in, I invite you to check it out. Okay, get on the VIP list, and then we'll invite you to our next event coming up. It's going to be private, invitation only. Only VIPs will get access to it. And I'm going to talk to you about the next step. We're not going to have that to be like open to the public or anything necessarily. We're going to keep it to the VIPs only. So you have to be on the VIP list to get invited. We're going to invite you. We're going to go through all the elements of a hub so you have a clear idea, and then how you can have it ready, delivered to you within 7 days, off and running, making money, regardless of your experience level. I know it sounds too good to be true. I know it sounds, like, oh my goodness, what about this and what about that? I promise you have never seen anything like it, because it doesn't exist. We tested it, and you guys are witnessing part of it right now, okay? I appreciate you. I don't see any button. Okay, so if you just refresh the page, maybe the button's gonna show up, but if you got invited here, somebody invited you here, and hopefully that person has their own, show the button, because that's this decentralization. Like, you're never, like, all of you guys here, you don't have to click on my links or anything like that. I mean, we have some syndicate partners here that they're decentralized, and you'll see how it all works. Okay, email them back if you don't see the button. Email them back. Whoever invited you, email them back and ask for the button. But that's easy stuff. Okay, so if you're a VIP, if you're on a VIP list, we're gonna invite you to our next event. We're gonna go deeper. It's gonna be an extension of today's conversation, and then we're gonna tell you how you can have your business up and running within 7 days. Next week, like this time next week, you can be in a money-making position. Does that sound good for everybody? Right? So by this time next week, everybody here that's listening to me right now, if you have this invitation, you will be in a money-making position this time next week. Yeah? I'm going to show you how, even if you have not made a dime before. You gotta see it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you, love you. You guys will see this all over the internet. This will flip the affiliate marketing industry on its head as we know it. This is gonna be a new way people will be doing affiliate marketing forever. It's amazing. We're gonna go on a mission together as a syndicate. We're gonna go on a mission to change affiliate marketing as we know it. And remember what I told you about affiliate marketing. It's not just digital products. Affiliate marketing is so much bigger, so much broader. Affiliate marketing landscape will never ever be the same. And we're going to help millions of people break through by helping them build a real business that has all those components in place. Let's do it. Appreciate you guys. Love you. If you're VIP, I'll see you on Thursday. If not, Take this for what it's worth to you. You do you. Whatever you do, hey, there's 1,000,002 mentors out there. Find somebody you resonate with. Pick your strategy. Pick your game plan. Execute it. But whatever you do, if you just remember these 6 things, it's going to change your business, therefore probably going to change your life. And you're probably going to be a little bit happier as well when you have more money coming your way because you're not just like everybody else with another affiliate link. All right? Appreciate you guys. Love you. God bless. I look forward to seeing a lot of you in the VIP. Next meeting coming up. Bye, everybody. Cheers.